Hello, everybody. I think we are live. Hopefully, we are. Welcome again to my series for starting out fresh on the World of Warcraft Everfresh private server, which is a soloable server. We left off yesterday. I was just about to get into the Outlands. So let's see if we can get there rather quickly today. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. If you're here again or new, please go ahead and hit that like button for me if you like what I'm doing. Playing a Human Death Knight. It does not start off at level 55. It's taken, this is day 5 now to get to this point. And let's dig right in. Let's get started. We are going to level by doing dungeons. That is the optimal way, really, to level up. We just want to get to level 80 as quickly as we can. I'll try to show you some of the features of the server. Like I said, it's a soloable server, meaning that you can do all of the content all by your lonesome. And I'm going to try to show you how to get started and some of the things that I wish I knew getting started out. Now, just because it's a soloable server doesn't mean you're the only person on the server, and there's a very friendly community. It's not toxic at all. They are definitely very helpful. The server resets every 180 days, meaning your characters get set back to level 1, all your gear is gone, all your stuff in the bank is gone. The only things you get to keep are your trade skills, legendaries, equipped bags, and what are called unidentified objects, which are Everfresh specific currency. So let's go ahead and check our bags, because the bag monster is for real. Toughest mob in the game. We'll get started. See where it puts us. BRD. As y'all know, this is really my favorite dungeon at this level to do. Really the most efficient way to level up. Oh, look at that. Nice XP. Of course, we are on bonus XP at the moment. AoE is definitely helpful for these things, but you guys net you, so it kind of makes it a little difficult. I am going to skip going all the way around here for the prison thing. I am going to go to the arena, or the Ring of Law event, I guess you should say. Maybe it'll give me some gear that'll help me get started in Outland, but it'll be very temporary. Don't spend a lot of time worrying about your gear, worrying about trade skills. Trade skills, you just want to wait, honestly, until you hit level 80. You can buy them maxed out from Roy. If you want, you can keep recipes, because those, they do not give you, just because you max out your level does not mean that you get all the recipes. All it does is max your level out, and it does not give you the recipes. So if you want to keep your dropped recipes, that's beneficial. I wouldn't worry too much when you're first getting started about keeping gear for a different class. It's not that important, and gear swaps out even faster than in retail. So mostly everything's just for money. You want to have enough money to be able to get your flying when you can, and cold weather flying when you can get that. And then really, it wouldn't be a bad idea to save up. I want to say tailoring is maybe 1,500 gold. So your cold weather flying is 1,000 gold. Your flying is going to be 250 gold, I think. And then the tailoring will cost you, like I said, about 1,500 to 2,000 gold. And you'll want to have that so that you can just go ahead and craft up the 20 slot Frostweave bags, because that is such a pain in the butt. Constantly having to check your bags while you're doing dungeons. Oh, excuse me. To clear them out for you to keep pressing on. And don't worry if you're min-maxing your gear. Like I said, on the way up, it's gonna swap out rather frequently. So not that big a deal to miss out on a little bit of DPS. It doesn't matter that much. Really. Get over here. Get over here. Hopefully we get a upgrade. Not really going to worry about it that much if I'm not. Don't know what this guy drops. Grizzle. Plate belt. Plate boots. Really don't care about the axe. What you got for me? Okay, that might be good. Let's see what that is. That is not good. Moving on. And we are going to just go do the upper city, which will be to the right. There's going to be some dudes here that aggro from the left. Maybe we add the fire elemental pat through here in a second. There he is. These guys are going to add. See if we can't pull a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. That's more exciting. Far more efficient to do it that way. Yes, let's go. Unfortunately, it takes 30 seconds to refresh our daggum death and decay. I wish that was a lot faster. But it's not. Welcome, everybody. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe and hit that bell icon notification. I'm going to continue this series all the way through probably starting to gear up, at least being able to do some of the Nax Ramus content in Outlands. So probably about another week left on this series. So it'll be maybe a little less than like 10 days-ish, I'm hoping. Oh, you know what? I was dumb. I got to go open it. So for those of you that were watching yesterday, here's where that block is. Can't get past this in the upper city unless you have the Shadowforge key, which I took the time to go get yesterday. If you want to see how to get that, check out the video, the first part of the video, I think. I don't know. Check out one of the two videos from yesterday. It'll show you how to get the Shadowforge key. Or just watch them both. It might actually be split across both. No, I think it disconnected at the bar yesterday. So let's just scoop all this stuff up. Let's go. We have our death and decay ready. Note that what makes this a soloable server, in large part, is the fact that all the damage you do heals you. So I would be dead if it wasn't built that way. It also works that way in raids. Everything is tuned so that you can solo it. This will have removed that block I was just talking about. For those of you that are not familiar with BRD, for those of you that are, then you know what that's for. There's going to be a pack over on the... I just pointed off screen to the left. The pack over there on the left. Don't want to pull them. I really just want to churn through the dungeons as fast as possible. I know I also want to kill as many mobs as I can for the XP, but you get bonus XP for completing the dungeon. So I think it's just best to kind of hustle through to the end, killing all the bosses. Bosses. They have good XP. Can I get both of these groups? I think so. I don't think anybody next to me here. Let's go. That's hurting. Let's not die. Died yesterday for going into Dire Mall. There was some kind of internet issue yesterday. And I really don't know Dire Mall well enough to know how to get around. I had to suffer a death penalty, which really sucked. That's 75. Oh boy, this might hurt. 75% less damage output. So that was a bit painful. But it seems that we're churning through these guys rather quickly now. They are only yellow and not orange any longer. So it's not as fast XP as it was yesterday. And I have a feeling it's going to slow down even more. I really hope that I can get this done in a week. What happened there? Really slow weapon, apparently. We're just going to go ahead and pull all this nonsense together. He's going to summon his buddies here. Kill them off. Try to kill the healers first. And there we go. That's the one boss down. I don't think these are any good for me. Indeed they are not. Would be awesome for like a hunter or a rogue. I am neither. Thank you everybody for joining me, by the way. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them. Not that I'm the most knowledgeable, but I will do what I can. Oh, we dinged. Look at that. Getting closer. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the dodge. Later on, survivability. Now, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. I'm just going to go ahead and round all this up right now. Kind of sucks because they're all ranged. I'm going to duck around a pillar here in just a second. Pull them. Round them up. Make it easier. Oh, it looks like I pulled the other pack too. Fantastic. Also not great for me, but you'll notice that they have an increased rate of world drops, which is nice. That will continue into the raids as well. But you will get tons and tons of gear from world drops eventually, though you won't really need it for very long because it's pretty much getting up to the raids and ultimately trying to get to Ice Crown Lich King fight, which I am not quite there myself yet, but at least I can get you started on the road to getting there. I feel confident in my knowledge and skills to be able to get you at least that far. which is at least going to get you started, and then you'll have something that you can learn and conquer on your own. And hopefully I'll have given you enough info about server specifics that will get you started in an effective and efficient way. One of the big things, like I said, is knowing in the dungeons that, you get these buffs, and the higher up you get, I think you get more buffs and stronger buffs. Everything is kind of curved out, meaning it's on curve for you to be able to handle the content. The only problems you have is like initially tiptoeing into Outlands and initially tiptoeing into Northrend. Excuse me. I typically wait till level 74 to start doing the dungeons in Northrend, and I pick specific dungeons like Ukar Keep, which is pretty easy for me. I know the fight's better. There's not too many complex mechanics. Ooh, can I open the door? I don't think so. Nope. So we're going to have to do the same thing again. You're going to have to buy 3 of the Dark Iron Ale from this guy. 1, 2, 3. You're going to have to come over and give it. Oh, you know what? Let's sell. While we're here, we have the ability to clear the bags. Let's do that. Keep the bag monster off of our back. I wish there was like a kind of sell all button or sell junk. I can't remember which games were that way. That's a nice feature. Ooh, did I just buy all 3 of those and then sell them like a dum-dum? I sure did. No excuses, I'm just a dum-dum. You got to complete this quest 3 times, and then he'll get drunk and walk around. What are you doing? I'm not sure what's happening there. Buy all these, and hopefully that'll be enough. I don't know why homeboy is. Oh, you got to have 6 of them. Got it. You got to complete this 3 times. There we go. I was just being dumb. Didn't realize it is 2 mugs times 3. All right, and then that's gonna upset and wake up this guy when he finally gets there. He's gonna go around and smack these things, and I think he breaks open one of these down here. We got to make this guy targetable, well, killable, I guess you could say. He's got to go aggro. Got to wait for him to do all of his nonsense. So if you're not familiar with the fight, that's how you do it. If you aren't sure what I did, just go back and watch. Come on. I wish there was a way to say, okay, hurry up. Make him targetable. A little bit of a slowdown there to be able to get the later part of the dungeon. I don't think that's anything to write home about. Oh, that was painful. That hurt. I don't know if I can split these packs up. If I can't heal again. Pull all of them. Pull this pack over here. Clear these guys out. I think that's enough go down this way and fight this boss guy. So we have gotten one level in about 20 minutes, but not like even a full level, really. I'm letting you guys know, like, the pacing of what you can kind of expect for XP. Give you a rough idea. Is that any good? What is that? Two-handed polearm. Pretty good, but I don't really care about polearm. I can equip it, I can use it, but I don't think it's any better than the weapon that we're currently using, which is 49 DPS. It improves our crit strike. It's already enchanted with Razor Ice. We will not be switching out. These little buggers hurt. The arcane guys. Can't use the shield. Can't nuke these guys down fast. Yeah, that was a pretty good strategy. I think it's their arcane missiles that hurt. I only have about 4,500 hit points, so let's try to nuke his face off as fast as possible. That was good. You go down. You go down. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's definitely those guys that hurt the most. Just because these guys are big don't mean they hit that hard. It was definitely the spellcasters that were doing the DPS there. Alright, now into the Chamber of the Seven, and I think we just have to go kick this off. I don't think we have to talk to any of these dudes beforehand. This is going to be, I don't know, about a 3-minute, 5-minute fight, maybe. That allows entry to get back towards the Emperor area. We're going to try to rock that out as quickly as possible as well. Yeah. This guy goes down pretty quickly. The next guy seems to have a bit more HP. It's this guy, right? Yeah. Drop his punk ass. I wish they would trigger on death and kind of activate a little bit faster. We're just gonna help him out. We'll run over and kill him. Who's next? Yup. In the face. Shooty McShooty face. If you aren't familiar with this, check out Bodie McBoatface. I think it was like a real name that people submitted for a U.S. vessel. They didn't pick it, of course, but I don't remember what they did pick. That was one of the ones that was in Americana some years ago, maybe about 5-6 years ago, maybe. Could have been a little longer than that. Bodie McBoatface. Imagine the U.S. Bodie McBoatface. And I'm saying shoot me in the face from Borderlands, for those of you that are Borderlands fans. I have not yet played Borderlands 4. I don't know if any of you have. Heard that it had some performance issues. But it's still on my radar because I really loved Borderlands 2 and 3. I was not as big a fan of Borderlands 1. It was a little, I don't know, kind of clunky. Seemed a little brutal. Wow. I think that's literally the same thing I have equipped, maybe? No. I don't think it does as much damage, though. Don't think it does as much damage. All right, so in here, we've got to kill a couple of guys that are going to drop some torches, so we're going to go towards the middle. because I know there's at least 2 dudes in there that consistently drop the torches so we can light the braziers, open the door to get to the next boss guy. And ultimately, down to the end to kill the Emperor. Alright. Let's try to group up a few of these guys. Try not to die. And this guy will drop the torch here. And then you can see the orange guy over here that will also drop the torch. You know, I think this will be good enough. These guys really have no hit points. Good Lord, everything in the game seems to be able to snare people. Alright, so now we have to go over to the 2 corners and light the braziers. One of them's right here. Brazier number 1. You do need to have 2 torches. Well, there was 2 of those dudes with the torches. They were the orange. Remember the orange guys in that middle area here, little depression area, the little, what do they call that, sunken living room kind of thing. Probably would be a good place to farm XP. I mean, it's not bad. They die so quickly. Kill them in mass. Again, snared. Love it. Such a meaningful challenge. Of course, I'm snared yet again. And this is the second brazier, which will open these doors here. Just going to kind of run around and group up these guys, tuck around the corner to pull them all in. Oh, since I'm snared, I'll go ahead and heal up. Basically, you can think about hitting your AoEs as like a massive heal in most instances. Really? Shooting me through a wall? Honk. Alright, so I think that's all of them. Even though I'm snared. I'm not even going to pay attention to the mechanics here with these cannons that you're supposed to like kind of avoid. Just going to heal right through it, basically. Just going to rock this guy down. More stuns and snares and whatnot than you can shake a stick at. Ooh. 18 strength and stamina. I think I got like a 20 strength helmet. No, 15 strength. Okay. That looks like an upgrade. We'll give it a shot. In combat with... Oh, probably the... Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of combat. These guys don't drop quite as quickly. Stop shooting. There we go. There's the second ding of the day. So about a level and a half in 30 minutes now. So only about, what would that make me on pace for about 3 levels per hour? Eh. Not the greatest, not the worst. I'm also not going absolutely as fast as humanly possible, but I'm pretty quick. I don't know exactly how much of this I have to clear, so I'm going to try to clear it as efficiently as I can. You get over here. Get over here. Finish it. All right, I think when I go pull this pack, it's going to pull the Emperor and the Princess up there. Oh, wow, it pulled a lot. I'm stunned. I'm very stunned. That happened. That pulled the entire damn room. Oh, I got to run all the way back. Oh, ugly. That was ugly, folks. That happened. Let's get a thumbs up for that. This is indeed, Pat, a private server. Sorry, I haven't been looking at Coach. Good morning. Yeah, that I am on holiday break, Coach. Coach asked if I am on holiday break. I am on break for the rest of the year. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. It's been kind of quietish, chat-wise, through most of these streams. So my apologies for not answering a bit quicker. Ark. You know, Ark, I think I've tried out Ark a couple of times, and that's a survival game, right? I just, ooh. Rough. It's rough. I die a lot on Ark. Isn't there like dinosaurs right off the rip? So I just kind of went the back way to avoid going through the whole ring and whatnot. Yeah. Glad to have you all here with me this morning. Time is the most precious thing all of you own. And thank you for giving some of yours to me. Appreciate it. So hopefully, I can get a better grip on getting up into Northrend and starting to do Naxxramas, because that's really kind of where, to me, the more fun part begins. Being able to do the raids up in Wrath of the Lich King. I very much enjoy what they've done here. They've done a solid job of making it a smooth server experience. You know, so it's not very glitchy. There are some glitches here and there, especially like visual glitches, but I don't really care about that. Like, your pets will go underground or mobs will go underground, but they're still there. Sometimes they'll path in a very weird way. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm in combat with. That does happen from time to time. And I'm like, well, shit, I can't open the chest because I'm in combat with something. And as ever, the bag monster is the toughest mob in the game, at least when you're first starting. Once you get up to Northrend and get into Dalaran, you can buy max profession. Yeah, the bag monster, dude. God, I hate that thing. That and the travel monster. Like this, how exciting and challenging is this for the run back? It's irritating. It's time consuming. Not very challenging. But it will certainly make me clear more of those mobs. I was able to pull the Emperor yesterday without pulling the entire damn room. You can go back and watch that. It's like, well, thought I could do the same today. Wah-wah. Yeah, run back is pure ass. Speaking about pure ass, you can watch me be a pure ass every Saturday at 7 p.m. For those of you that are interested in talk, we tend to talk mainly Magic, but we'll talk all games. I'll probably talk about this one tomorrow. Yeah, it'd be nice inside. So, you know, having the hunter with the aspect of the cheetah is definitely a benefit. But the best benefit is to not freaking die at all. but I did. So it is what it is. Oh, am I going to pull more stuff? Oh, the room repopped. Really? Oh, yeah. Well, let's not die again. Good Lord. I didn't know the room repopped on death. I thought after you lit the braziers, that was the whole point. Like, I think in retail, the way that this area works is these guys spawn super duper fast. Oh, they're fighting my bloodworms. That's probably what's causing me to be in combat a lot when I don't realize it. Oh, and the room's on fire. Yet again. See if I can't pull these guys around this corner a little quicker. Group them up and then go, boom. Hopefully that's all of them. All right. Oh, snared yet again, because that's fun, especially on a long run back. But we talk a lot of Magic the Gathering on Saturdays. Give some opinions. You got Pat the Pauper there that's in channel. He has different takes than I do, and we both have different takes than our other partner, Matt, who also runs D&D sessions every Sunday. So if you're enjoying this or you want to come chat to us live, please consider doing that at 7 p.m. every Saturday Eastern time. All right, Pat, you have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Hopefully most of you are going to start getting to your holiday schedules soon enough. I saved up all year, and I've been working at my company for quite a while, so I get a decent chunk of vacation. And I get to have all this time off, so I figured I would share some of mine with you guys. So thanks again for being here. All right. I don't know if I can yoink this guy, run around the corner maybe. Pull the whole pack without pulling the Emperor. Looks like I can. Let me fight this guy. We're going to try to do virtually the same thing with this pack. Are those my bloodworms? I think my bloodworms are killing some fools. Alright, so hopefully now this will be a little more straightforward without pulling the entire fucking room. I am stunned. Can I unstun? I sure can. Am I stunned again? Nope. Alright, so that was less unfun. What do we get? The Emperor's new cape and... oh, hell yeah. Let's go. A decent trinket? I can't do that while I'm in combat. Well, then let's get out of combat. We're done with that dungeon. Sell some stuff. Staving off ye old bag monster. Nope. Not even really going to take the time to look at this too much. That trinket did look pretty juicy, so we'll do that one. I think we're doing much better on strength. Don't really need the armor that much. Do I really need the rune cloth? I don't remember if I've done the rune cloth quest. I think I have. These are garbage. We'll equip that. Ooh, that looks pretty decent too. Don't need that.
You need something?
All right. Like I said, don't spend a tremendous amount of time
Safe travels.
clearing out the bags. Like, oh, is this better than what I'm wearing? Don't bother comparing. Oh, Jesus, Dire Maul again? Nope, not falling for it. This happened yesterday. Get out of my face. Strathholm. I don't even think I can do Strathholm. I think the gate's locked. Yeah, I don't have the key. Locked. I don't have the key. So this is kind of dumb. I don't think there's like a glitch or a key thing I can do here. Yeah, there's nothing for me to do here. I don't want to go waste the time to go get the key for that. No, stop it. All right, if I get one more Dire Maul or Strathholm, cool. BRD, that's easy enough. You know what we're going to do? We're going to kind of go around and clear some of the mobs that we haven't done yet. Just cuz. We only need one more level. There's a whole crap ton of mobs over here. And one more level, one more ding. And I don't care where we are in the dungeon. I'm not even going to bother finishing it. I guess I didn't do the right thing last time. Doesn't matter. Oh, let's get rid of the healer. I think one of these dudes. Officer, right? Oh. That's the guy that, yep, becomes immune to stuff. So I think maybe if we just clear this entire area, we will ding. I don't know why I'm saying we. I will ding. Of course he's immune. Maybe we won't ding. Or I won't ding. There's the medic. He's got his bubble up. All right. Oop. He's got his Cali bubble up. All right, we're going to go clear this pack over here, and then we'll pull the boss over to the left. This is exciting, getting real close to Outlands. Like I said, I'm going to go do a few quests. I'll show you the quests I tend to pick. I mean, if you guys prefer, yeah, this is, Jay Arnold, this is Everfresh. Sorry, my chat window is not, like, in a super convenient spot for me to see you guys. Let me see if I can organize some things a little bit more better. Looks like the answer is no, I cannot. Maybe I can do it this way. Sorry about that. Oh boy, what happened here? All right. Whoa. I'm really not sure what happened now. My computer did some funky stuff. There we go. Yeah, this is Everfresh. It is a Oh, I don't know. I guess that's a question. Everfresh is a private World of Warcraft server that makes the content soloable. As you notice, I am not over leveled. I am level 57 doing BRD solo, and it's not too difficult. Force of Magma. Not going to equip that, but I still need a bunch of XP, so we're just going to keep going. Oh, nuked his face off that time. Let's go. So good at this game. Sometimes I even impress myself. It's not. They've balanced the game out to make it fairly easy to do most of the content, and especially solo. The Death Knight is a fantastic class to kind of rock through if you're not very good, like me. Oh, look at that! I was able to nuke him before he got his bubble. Maybe that's the point, right? I've just been kind of dumb, which kind of happens quite frequently. Right on. Where are you? See if I can run in, nuke hard, and crush his face. Oh, nope, he got it off. Wow, that was pretty quick. Just a few more bubbles of XP here. Oh, almost got it. I don't know. Maybe there's enough mobs in here. What do you guys think? Enough mobs in this room to level up? Got him that time. I think I can just go that way. There's a few more mobs I can kill. And we'll be done with BRD. And this is only, what, the third, maybe fourth run? Oh, no. I don't even think I'll have to go that far. Try to nuke his face off. Booyah. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. There it is. Ding-a-ling-dong. We're gonna go ahead and vamoose. Get us on out of here. Level 58. That is the key level to get out of here. Oh boy, now I get to start reducing my cooldown for Death and Decay, and then it's on like, I'm not even gonna say it. It's on like a prom dress.
Need help?
You know, I'm just gonna sell those. I don't think there's anything I want in this mess, because we are definitely gonna be. I think I might want that later, maybe. We're definitely going to be exchanging our gear very rapidly here in Outlands.
Farewell.
We're going to throw this last thing in the bank because at this point, we won't be going to a bank for a hot minute. Really. In Outlands, it's pretty much buckle up for a while.
Have a good one.
Because there's no bank in, was it Hellfire Peninsula? And that's pretty much where we're going to be doing most of everything. We might go to Shatrath, but it's probably just going to be to port back here to deposit whatever we might in the bank, though we don't really need anything. We're going to go over here to the Mage's Tower. I will show you where that is on the map. It's right here on the map. It's down here in the Mage's Quarter. This is the tower here. And up in there is a portal to the Blasted Lands, is it? I think that's what it's called. Which basically is the gateway to the Outlands. Come in here, grab this really super easy quest. Go through the dark portal. It doesn't give much XP. It doesn't really matter. Up. Through the portal we go. Welcome to Outlands. The Burning Crusade, for those of you that were around in the day or not in the day. This is the very beginnings of Burning Crusade. We won't be doing a tremendous amount of content here. Lots of dungeon running. Lots of Hellfire Ramparts.
How are you?
Be doing a few quests, maybe like, I don't know, 10 to 15 quests total. Send me to Honor Hold. This is going to be our kind of new home-ish for a minute. Just going to grab a bunch of quests in there. Going to run down here, do all these demon portal quests. Not going to go over to Shatter Point, I think is what it's called. Now, there is kind of a bug on one of the beginning quests over here with the two gateways. Sometimes it doesn't show up for some reason. Like, you have 4 of the demon runes, but you can't click on it to deactivate, to blow up the portal, basically. But we're going to be doing a lot of the very beginning quests here at Honor Hold. Some of them that are more irritating, I wait until I can fly. As you see, we're of level at 58 to be able to grab these quests, which we sure are. Unfortunately, we're not high enough level yet to fly. We're not going to go in and grab that quest just because I don't want to garbage things up. I believe this quest is to go over and grab the book over in the ghost area. We're not going to quite do that yet, but we are going to run in here. We're going to complete the one quest, grab the others, which will have us run around and talk to some more dudes, which will give us more quests. So I might have been off with my quest count. Maybe we'll do upwards of like 20 or so quests here. But we need the gear. Our gear is definitely not sufficient. Ooh. I think I might have to bind here because I'm going to have to go put runes on weapons as I get them.
Go with honor, friend. The Naru have not forgotten us. King's honor.
Grab these quests.
Be careful.
As you see, we're already halfway to 59. And we will be heading up to Northrend at 67. So we want to kind of get there as quickly as possible. And then we're going to do some of the beginning quests in Northrend. I tend to go do the Borean Tundra side of things rather than the Valkyr place. I generally come over here first just to get some gear. Some of these quests over here give me the gear I tend to like a little better. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. Said I was going to bind. So that when I do port back, I don't have to do a whole lot of running.
Greetings.
Make this my home. Yeah, I might as well grab it. It's 98,000 XP. But I'm not fighting all the way down through those mobs to to go get that book for right now. It's just so much easier when you can fly for the Mysteries of Light book. All right, so now we're going to come over here and do these because this leads to a few quests that definitely give us some significant upgrades, which will definitely make it easier for us to level up in the dungeons. If I went in right now, it would be a real struggle in the dungeons. So I'm going to rock out a few of these, which are pretty simple. These aren't that hard.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
I'm not going to blow up the towers either until I can fly. Oh, goodness. So we come over here to this place. You see, these guys are not that difficult. That's why I kind of choose this. Because it's not, these fights aren't that difficult. They're kind of spread out, so I can try to avoid aggroing large amounts of mobs. I've got aggroing right here. Gotta kill 6 of those bros. Kind of saving my death and decay in case I pull more than I really intended to. Red collar guy should be up along this ridge shortly. Big demon guy. Kind of looks like Mal'Ganis. There he is. And you notice the XP on these guys is way better than what we were getting in dungeons. It's also another thing. Being easy work. So I think we might be on double XP. I think we might start Friday morning. That'll be nice. Maybe we'll go a bit. For those guys. There's a lot of those guys. We need one more imp. So I think we'll go hunting for that imp first before. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. Alright. Morbidity. That's right. It reduces death and decay by 5 seconds. I don't really care about the death coil. But I definitely want the death and decay. Right on. We'll turn this back in. Avoid that guy. He will crush your face still. At least I imagine he will. I'm not even going to try it. I'm not that brave. If you are that brave, by all means, try it out. Let us know how it goes.
You need something?
Oh, there's nothing here for me? Nothing? Really? Oh, because of too well. Alright, let's take a look. Two-handed axe. Ugh, that's pretty good. Why does it have to be one hand? Alright, I guess we'll just go with the axe.
Light bless you.
Well, dadgummit. I thought there would be something better for us. So that kind of sucks. Really would like to pick up a better weapon. Not really the greatest for here just yet. So maybe we'll get a drop. Can't even equip it yet, but once we can. This is, so to both of you, this is Everfresh. It's a WoW private server. Yes, it is a soloable experience. There are other people on the server, but you can handle all the content solo. So yes, I am playing solo. It is, that's kind of the point of this server. Picked up the quest over here. We're going to run over here. This is what I'm talking about. That one gate tends to be a little buggy. But you can handle all the content. Raids, dungeons, everything you can do solo on this server. And I am trying to show kind of what I consider the optimal quick path to getting there for people that are not super skilled. There might be ways in different character classes that can do it faster. But this is the fastest way I've been able to figure out. I've only been playing on the server for like about 2-3 weeks now. So I am genuinely not super knowledgeable. And what I do, even after I stop streaming every morning, which I go for about 2 hours each day on the stream, is that I go upstairs and I play on my other account. I have enjoyed this immensely. See what I mean? I have 4 of the runes, I'm sure. All right. Nope, I only have 3. All right, let's get one more rune. Let's see if it's bugged today. I might have to go do other things and come back. That sucks. Nope, it did not activate. All right, well, we'll run over to the other one because that one is not bugged. This one up here, see how I can click on it? I do not understand. Ooh, what is that? Good name. Look like a named guy. Maybe he'll drop some juicy gear for us. Maybe I can handle it. Maybe I'll die. Yeah. Ooh, level 60. Oh, man, do I want to equip an axe I know is going to be painful? Maybe I kill this guy first. The Herald of Lord Kazakh. Okay, yeah. Punk ass. I interrupted you. You failed. Get out of here. I probably do need to go back to the necropolis. Oh, Legion Headguard. Oh. I don't know. Maybe that is still better. Kind of looks like it, huh? I need. Sure enough, shorty. All right, so you got to go in here to click on it. Otherwise, it says no target. So make sure you're inside the portal when you actually click on it, and hopefully we can target the other one. If not, we're gonna have to like. Oh. Just to go away, maybe? I only have 3. Come on. Good chance. Sometimes it doesn't bug out. Still only 3. Sometimes it does. Like right now, it's bugged. Oh, come on. Give me the rune. Give me the rune, at least. Maybe we should switch up to the two-handed axe. I don't know how long it's going to be. There's a two-handed axe. Nope. It's just going to continue to be buggy. Maybe if we log out and log back in. maybe if we log out and log back in, it'll let us complete the damn quest, even though we have the 4 demonic runes that we need. It says get. Somewhere it says get 4 of them. And come on, let's go. Oh, looks like that did the trick. Sure enough. So if it bugs out on you, just log out, log back in real quick. Ta-da! Righteous. And we're going to go back and turn this in.
How are ya?
And I mean, you can do... you can do quests. You can do quests to level up. I don't know that the 19 strength is going to be enough, so we'll just take that.
Safe travels.
That would reduce my damage, so that would increase my damage. So we're definitely going to do that.
Off with you.
Which this is a stupidly easy quest
Well
to do if you've never done this before. Let's go on a bombing mission. There'll be 2 portals you have to throw bombs at, and it's really easy. You don't have to even fight anything. You just have to time your bombs. So just click this. It'll give you an AoE reticle, and you have to target that thing. And then it'll be on cooldown. So you can see I destroyed the first one. Super easy. And then it'll be on cooldown by the time we loop back around. Oh, loop back around and can blow up this guy. And that's as easy as it gets. Gonna get some great XP for it. Gonna get awesome breastplate, which will increase our damage. I grabbed the other breastplate because I think it's the highest selling for gold. We're going to go back and get flying now. Might seem a little counterintuitive. We're not going to go to Shatterpoint. But I want to do this quest here. I want to get the... I thought there was one that said go get a...
You got my attention.
Like, get a talisman or something to drop. Just want to make sure that that's the right move. Ooh, yeah.
See you soon.
Equip that Joker. Hell yeah. And we're going to go back to Honor Hold. We're going to go back here, turn in some quests. Or turn in a quest. Grab another quest. Try to avoid as many mobs as possible. We're going to get flying as soon as we get back over there. That'll be nice. Now, you cannot fly in the vanilla areas. You can only fly from this purchase in Outlands, and then you'll have to get cold weather flying in Northrend when you get there, and that costs 1,000 gold. I think this one is 250. 250. Yeah, that's not for us. I really don't worry as much about like resistances and stuff. Probably I should. I don't know. But dying hasn't been a huge problem. No, I'm not going to go do the PvP area stuff. I am going to remember to... Well, first off, I think we have to get the quest from the mail. Not certain, but riding trainer, expert riding. And I think we already have a mount. A flying mount. Huh.
Keep your feet on the ground.
How
Maybe
are
not.
you?
We'll go with the Ebon Griffin.
See you soon.
So, again, you have to have like at least 250 gold there, maybe a little more. I can't remember how much it was. I didn't pay attention. I probably should have. And then you have to buy the flying mount. You have to buy the skill and then buy the flying mount. Boom, we are flying, folks. Was I supposed to go back in here? Huh. No, I guess I'm supposed to go talk to that guy first. I typically do go down into the mine. Not even sure that's a great thing to do. I don't do the crust bursters because it's just kind of a pain in the butt.
Interest you on a pint?
Oh, that'd be pretty good though if I did. I will accept it. We'll do it. The mines are rocking.
Get back.
Knocking. These guys down. Yeah, I need a better weapon. I am going too slow. That is painful. Let's hope that we find here. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Icebound Fortitude. Oh, this might be kind of bad. Ooh. Almost bit off more than I could chew there. Again, need a much better weapon. The gear curve is a bit stiff. Need 5 more Ganarg sappers. And I might as well clear down towards the bottom and hopefully get the path cleared. Need 4 more. Maybe I can snag up these 2. I'm trying to push it. Because the follow-on quest for this timing matters for timing, so I'm sorry if I'm not real chatty at the moment. Need to clear these out, and hopefully it'll become obvious that I want to run back as soon as these guys drop. All right, cool. Go turn this in, grab the next quest, and then run back here as quickly as possible. So I don't have to fight my way all the way back down and then all the way back up again. I just have to run down here, do the kind of boss guy, and I'll probably have to fight my way back up at least. Definitely having the hunter aspect of the cheetah in dungeons is a bueno ability to have. So we come up here, turn this quest in to this guy.
Here there.
Right on.
Up with you.
And then I think we have our last point for Unholy to max out that. We'll have to think about talent tree rather soon. Actually on the way down, see if we can't figure out what we're going to do here with the talent tree. we're just going to go ahead and pull this extra guy. I don't really care. This is the guy we're after. Definitely nice to have Death Decay on a much faster cooldown. I think it cut it in half from 30 seconds down to 15. That was probably a mistake. Oop, how much of this can we avoid on the way back up? I don't know. We can get like 13 or about 17, no, 19 points. That'd be 5, 10, 15's up in here. Wow, we did fast enough. That's not that great. That's not that bad. All right. No. Wow. All right, so we just want the most expensive one. There we go.
Watch your back.
We're going to go turn in this quest and grab the other couple that are pretty easy here, especially now that we have flying. Inside this tower, we're going to do pretty much all these quests.
Safe travels.
Greetings.
Yup. We can do that. Well, we'll go do that later, baby.
What's on your mind? Up with you.
Yep, off with me. Then we're going to come over here and kill 20 of these dudes and grab all the, 8 wood, 8 metal. The wood and metal will be on the ground sparkling here. So this guy would be very, very nice to really not run. And we're going to do that all around these cannons. Catapults on the other side. Annoying. Now, when you're not in a dungeon, your damage does not heal you. So be careful about that. My healing comes from my Death Knight abilities. Oh. Hey, you. Get over here. So be a little careful about your health when you're questing. That's one of the main reasons I generally love adventuring in the dungeons to level up, because I don't have to worry about healing and eating and health potions and all that good jazz. I think there's any reason to fight that dude right now, though we do have to kill 20 of them. But we'll worry about that after we get the wood and metal first. Oh. Get back here, coward. No, this is, you're going to join just to give me keybind lessons. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but I am terrible with like macros and keybinds, and I pretty much click everything. I'm an old Gen Xer. Stand on my porch, yell at clouds, get off my lawn. This is a Wrath of the Lich King server. It goes up the raft. But it is the big catch is, or the big draw, at least for me, is that it's soloable up, including the raids. So love that. It's not that I am antisocial. It's just I really don't have a tremendous amount of. Boy, we're really cruising on the XP. Often don't have tremendous amounts of time to play, and so waiting in queues and having to rely on other folks to be able to do things, or if I have to get up and leave in the middle of a raid or a dungeon, it's very nice that I'm not interrupting other people's lives. I have kind of burnt out on WoW retail. I wish that they would offer something similar to this, and do it all the way up through all the expansions. Even if it's truly, solo self-found, that's fine. And even if they made it a bit more challenging, a little harder, would be fine as well. But when you get up to the upper end, up to Ice Crown and doing the Lich King kind of fights, I'm not even ready for that yet, even on my other account. Plus, they reset it every 180 days. There are some things that carry over, which are convenience of life, or quality of life convenience things, like your equipped bags you get to keep. You get to keep your trade skills that you've purchased from before. Legendary items, which I have done, and I don't know that I even care much about legendary items, except for maybe one that I haven't seen, which is like a two-handed sword from the Lich King drop, or the possible Lich King drop. That looks worthy of keeping. But I mean, most of the others are, going to be outclassed by Northrend gear anyways. All right, so how far? We need 4 more dudes and 1 more medal. Let's not poke the Reaver. Not going to risk it today. Just kind of trying to hustle. It looks like, oh boy. All right. I think that's going to complete. Oh, no, I need 1 more dude. Really? Get over here. Righteous. All right, we're going to turn in these 2 quests. Actually, no. Since we're over here, let's go ahead and do this quest. This is one of the easiest quests if you just need a little XP. The hardest part about this is like the 15-second cooldown on the holy water, or 10-second, however long it is. You have to do 8 of these. They're little sparkly things. It's for this Path of Glory. As you see, the cooldown is a little longer than it needs to be. They could cut that in half and it would be a little convenient. And I am certainly, Draith, open to keybind lessons, whatever that means. I definitely don't pretend to be the biggest expert, but I can show some things for kind of newer folks. It's not real difficult to do anything that I've done so far. We are on day 5 at about 2 hours a day. And we're getting close to being up into North. Man, do I want Frost? What do I want from Frost? Gonna have to take a minute. More blood. I end up never really using those to heal on my other Death Knight. I think we've pretty much maxed out the DPS. This could max out a little. So I think if I choose this, then I can start going into that. And I think that's kind of the way I want to go. Because for Frost, I can only get down this far, and I mean that's not terrible. Also not terrible. Not gonna do 2 one-handers. Don't really care about the frost damage. You don't really care about that. So pretty much the improved icy touch. Is there anything unholy that I can get to? Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. Become as hard as death itself. The duration of all stun and fear effects used against me is reduced by 10%, which would be nice because there's quite a few of them. But what do I do? Increase that. That's not the worst ever. Don't really care about the grip. Increase your total strength by 1%. And the contribution of your ghouls get is 20%. So the 1% strength isn't terrible. Now I'm going to end up, I'm level 62, that means. Total of 19 points. That would be 2 more there. 17. That'd be 12. 9. 7. So I can get down into here for 2 total points. I could have a persistent pet. I don't really care about that. So I think maybe that's the way to go. I mean, this only matters when I'm above 75% health, which I am most of the time. You know what? For Blood Knight, let's stay blood. Let's go blood. Blood for blood. And we'll put the points in there. Sorry, that had to be exciting as hell to watch me map out my skills. But I'll show when I finally get to level 80. My total skill build, my gear. Like I said, I'm not using icy veins and doing the min max. I'm doing what seems good to me. Oh boy, you know what? Wait. Yeah, I think there's going to be another quest that we have to come back and do to get a rune, or I mean a talisman or something. Shazbutt. We're going to turn in the quest here. Get up to 63, I hope. Because these quests are a significant chunk of XP. I want to get the quest before going into the ramparts. So I don't have to keep going back and forth.
Arcanon Poros.
I'm not going to go take that quest.
Safe journey. What can I do for you?
Okay, this is the one we want. What is this going to give me? Some nice shoulders. Hell yeah.
For the Alliance.
Some great XP. So that's good. I love running into things because I'm so good at it. Now, and like I said, you can really level up here pretty much just doing all the quests. It's not that slow. It's actually probably on par with doing the dungeons, but the dungeons give you slightly better gear. Maybe.
Can I help you?
And all of this is absolutely worthless for me. So what's the highest? 4? Nope, 5. Yep.
Have a good one.
We need to go get there's that cursed talisman since we're going to be over there anyways. I don't think those are as good as what I have. So 3 gold. Yes, sir. This one is to burn these. There's a real simple quest over here. Again, if you have flying, we're just going to fly to the top of these catapults. We are going to flame torch those jokers. About an hour and a half in, we started at level 50. I don't remember. 55, I think? If you are worried about optimizing, the weekends, I believe, are supposed to have double XP. You can ask about that on the Discord server. Go check them out. You have to be on the Discord server anyways to play, or you have to be in their Discord to play on this server. Certainly, you can either search for the key phrases on whatever it is that you're looking for. Bonus XP, I'm sure, would have it. On the Discord, exactly what the rules are around that and how to manipulate XP. People on the Discord server have been very, very helpful and not toxic. So that's kind of nice. So this quest is now done. All 4 of those catapults you just fly up on top of, and you can avoid fighting those guys once you have flying, which is why I specifically chose the path that I did for the quests that I took. I am not going to Shatter Point. Which one is that? Port to Runetog. That one can get lost or not. Where is that? Nope. Not going up to Shatter Point. Goodbye. I hear you. And you do have to be at the ground level to complete this quest. Don't know if we can avoid pulling. Looks like we did. And we're going to have this tower over here. This is generally where I try to do the talisman quest because it's decent density and you control the pace. did I not pull this? Right on. Ding again. 63. Let's go. So we have definitely picked up the pace. For leveling. Not going to think about it too hard. Said I would go blood all the way there. Well, I'm not going to go down. I don't know. Maybe I should get that dancing rune blade. We picked up the talisman for the quest, so all we have to do now is the other 2 towers. Maybe we can avoid fighting. Just because it kind of slows down. You know what? We don't want to avoid fighting because it's going to be a cooldown on this. We'll go ahead and fight these 2 dudes. Just for a little extra XP. One more tower to burn. We might have to fight. I think I generally do have to fight here. Really? All right, you know what? Screw it. Teaching the aggro will take longer than just fighting. And booyah, that one's done. I don't know if I'm going to bother with the crust bursters. Probably not. Turn in these quests.
Need help? See you around.
Remember what her follow-on is. Nope,
Careful.
not going to bother.
Greetings.
Nope. Nope. Really? Alright, so this is just money.
Go with honor, friend.
I mean, maybe the spell power is okay. I don't know if those are considered spells. I think some of them are not considered spells. Not that familiar with Death Knight to know all the ins and outs. You know what? We're going to go over here and grab that book. Just because we are already over here. I don't know why it shows there. It's definitely over here that the Hellfire Ramparts are. But shows it there. I don't know that that's worth 9,800. No, it's not. Get out of here. I don't care enough to do the follow-ons. We'll get enough gear from doing the dungeons to get up into Northrend, because we're going to be swapping out the gear rapidly, kind of like here. But we've pretty much just been doing the quest. We're already essentially almost halfway through Outlands. So this is, Outlands is just a pretty quick pit stop, really, in the scheme of things. At least the way that I do it. We just need 4 more levels, really, to move on. And we're already halfway through 63. Boy, do I stick around today to get up into Northrend. We got 99 minutes on this stream. Sure. So long as it doesn't slow down tremendously. I will get us up into Northrend today. Oh, there's something I got to turn the book at the inn. I just went and got it. So we'll go ahead and turn that back in here at the inn. And kind of mapping out your quest does help speed things up. Quite a bit, really.
See you later.
This one,
King's honor, friend.
how much XP does this get? I don't think very much. 10,000.
Light bless you.
Maybe we sell some stuff while we're here. Don't really need that. Nope, nope. No, no, no. Maybe. I don't know why that doesn't consume, but it doesn't. Clear this out for the old bag monster, so once we start... Ooh, I think those are good. 20 strength and crit strike with 18 stam, 19 strength, 19 agility, 30 stam. Losing 1. I don't know, let's see. 758, 759. Nah. Oh, hell yeah, that's better. What was I thinking? Nah.
Be careful.
Nah. Oh, no. Don't be the guys outside bombing that just stun the shit out of you. Of course it is. I don't know if I can get on my mount fast enough. Get out of here. Cool. When those things are dropping from the sky, if you're in town, they tend to stun you quite a bit. Kind of just annoying. Another slowdown. That's not what we're about.
My attention.
Nope. 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 And no. So, what's the best money? Looks like that.
Up with you.
Oh, look how close we are to 64. All right, what are we doing now? Crust Burster? Do I really want to do the Crust Burster? I don't think so. Let's give a shot at... See what dungeons does it take me to. Oh, I don't want to do the crypts. Let's see if I can get it to give me ramps. No. Really? I'll try a couple more times and I'm just going to specify the dungeon. Oh, come on. All right. You're going to be stubborn? I will force you to give it to me. Yes, sir. Alrighty, moving on. A little slow. Definitely need a weapon upgrade. Ding-a-ling ding dong. And since I tend to stay above 75%, probably was the right call. Just gonna run up here because you got two archers that will not move. go. So you want to stay above 75% health if you choose that path. Another archer up here. There's a spellcaster too, which is kind of kill this archer as fast as possible. Run over here. Oh, I'm not even in my death and decay. Honk ass. We're gonna run through here. Drop the death and decay up here. Stay above that 75% mark. Get the bonus. Oh, rough. Yes, of course. Let's chain pull. That's the way we do it. He's going to chain pull. Awesome.
Hold them back.
I think this is the guy you want to prevent from running. There we go. That's one way to do that area. Couple of casters here. You gotta be kidding me. Are they getting nabbed? Unarmed. Yeah, it feels a bit slow, but again, this is our first dungeon run in Outland, so our gear score is probably really slow yet, and this is even after doing some of those initial quests to get a little bit of gear. But hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 pieces of gear at least from this dungeon run. Speed up just a little bit. I mean, the XP is still pretty good, pretty stoked compared to what we were just getting in vanilla. Uh-oh. That would be the boss. Didn't mean to do that. What do I get for not... I gotta get the watch head here. Oh, why am I turned around? If there's any more than 10. Come here. Yep. Unexpected, but handled. Oh, of course, nothing glorious. Not even going to bother checking. Maybe I should. Anything juicy? Whole arm, don't care, and it's level 69. Nothing. Quest item. Nope. Those might actually be good. Yep, those were definitely an upgrade. And that is that. Oh, I know we're going to pull him. So we already have one piece of that quest. I don't think those are an upgrade. 12 strength. Right on. Moving right along. Just wanted to make sure I had placed my talent point. Pull these jokers around the corner here. I think they all fear you. Like that. That. And that is that. Yeah, I'm just going to take my time and kill these two and then go around the corner to the left, kill that back. Maybe try to take out that roamer. Chest is almost certainly going to block. Yep. And there's Romer. Take this pack out. And we're going to go back to the right. And go kill a couple more packs to get one more. A bone leg. Oh, look at that. 59 DPS on a mace. Eek. I don't know if that's going to be any better because I think I have something else on this one. 3378. Ooh, that's 300 more points. Yep. Definitely an upgrade. Not the best because it got stamina and intellect and whatnot. But all right, this is going to be a giant mess. Death and Decay down again. Just gonna go running. Drag them down here into these two dudes that cast. Righteous. Got those cleared. Engage the boss. I generally don't even bother with those ads. Launched. Excuse me. Take a drink here. Halfway through level 64. 3 more levels to go. Well, 2.5 really. Really? You know, there's going to be some caster crap. Maybe we'll get some gear in here. Like, maybe. Not looking so great at the moment. Try to skip these guys. Go around to the left a bit. Now, you know what? We're just going to scoop them up. We'll just AoE. Got a couple archers here. Then we will try to drag these two down to the entrance. Yeah, me not that kind of work. Any Warcraft fans? Man, that was such a game changer when that thing came out. Orcs versus humans. I'm old enough to remember exactly how much that kind of innovated the world. The first game I ever remember playing that you could connect. You didn't have to be in the same room as somebody else. Like there was multiplayer before, but usually consoles. Also, by the way, just a quick note: even if you can kill the dragon in the air, don't. I have blocked myself having to come back and do this again because I killed him while he was too high and I couldn't loot his head. I think it's his head that he drops. Even if I could kill him right now, I don't want to. I want to wait till he lands so I don't bug it out. La 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 la. Come on. I don't think I can yoink him out of the sky. I can try. I think he's too far away. Oh. Had it for a hot second. Nah, he's just going to follow the script. Until he just descends out of the sky. But you definitely want him to be within lootable range at least. He's going to drop a letter also that's going to give us a quest. We're going into that letter. Can't remember that other dungeon. That's big. Okay. That's big damage. That's garbage. I am going to go ahead and equip that, even though I don't have any skills, so that's going to be painful for a minute. And then we're going to leave this, teleport out of here. We need to go sell, get this quest started for the ominous letter, which takes us, and we have to get like 10 blood or something, or investigate the blood furnace, is it? Is that what the next one is?
Well met.
Sell? I don't care. Sell. Yeah, I'm not going to quit that now. Get out of here. Nope. Goodbye. Sell that. Ease those. $82? How much is this? Wait, what? 82 DPS? Oh, that's level 69. I was about to say, wait a second. Why am I not equipping that? Because I can't. I'm so good at this game, it hurts. Nope. I think we're beyond that. I think we get an item that was an upgrade, right? Something. Nope. We're beyond you. Don't need that. All right. Now we need to start the quest, right? Yeah. 200 and something extra. Look at how big that thing is. Holy SpongeBob's. That thing is like twice my... How would you swing that? Like, it's got to be slow as hell. Go up here. Will we ding? I don't think so, but I think we'll get damn close. Sitting at right at 2 hours, so almost 10 levels in 2 hours. About 5 levels per hour, roughly. When there's something that we get, yeah, it was the shoulders. Taking that, equipping that. Oh shit, I leveled. Look at that, damn. Let me see. So 959 to 966. Not as big as I thought it would be. Heart of Rage. Did we get anything? Eesh. The answer to that is no. But maybe that's a better thing.
Be good.
Be good. Okay.
King's honor, friend.
Dark tidings.
Go with honor, friend.
And that got us halfway leveled up. So we have to, yeah, you know what? We're just going to get rid of that. We're not going to waste time going for the crust bursters. We're just going to go ahead and queue right up. Let's see if we can't get it to give us the blood furnace for the bonus XP. It would be nice. But I'm not going to waste more than like 5 or 6 attempts at it. Look at that. Shot number 1. Like I knew what I was doing. Oh, that's right. I'm not skilled. Oh, painful. This is going to take a hot second to get leveled up on this. Boy, probably should have done that pole arm yesterday. Was it? You got a pole arm? Yeah. 28. 29. Wow. I need to be getting like at least 1 point of skill. Just kill as fast as we can. They'll do the work for us. And just kind of level the skill up along the way, huh? Oh boy. That's irritating. Yoink that little bug over here. Okay, let's go. Remember, I need to do the damage to be able to heal myself. Get ugly. Pull him by silencing him. Because my death grip is on. And keep my icy touch. Oh, good lord. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That was Don't forget there's going to be hidden mobs right here. The first one we're going to encounter is going to be on the stairs here. About 2/3 of the way up, maybe. Half of the way to 2/3 of the way up. Should be on the right side. Oof. Yeah, those are level 69, so. Kind of the drop range is a little weird, and I don't even know if we're going to use them by the time we get to level 69. There's dude, so more like halfway up. I wish it was like tuned down a little bit, but the level, really? Level 65. Anything that at least. So. Where am I? I am 65. Duh. But another level and a half, realistically, like just this, Sethic Halls, and there's going to be another hidden dude over here. I'm so glad I invested in this cooldown. Now, this is going to pull, like, pretty much the entire damn room. I kind of don't care. Oh, well, yep. Yeah. Like I said, it's going to pull the whole damn room. Miss. All right, let's see if we can't level up. Pole arm. 20, 121. Kind of like a sweet spot right here. Really need to have it leveled up by the boss. I don't want to be fighting the boss only with like my spells. Alright, we'll see if we can't stay alive and just kind of level up some more. Oh. Yeah, I'm intentionally trying to do less damage at the moment so I can get my pole arm skills leveled up more. We got a boss coming up here pretty quickly. By hitting the obliterate over and over again, it doesn't spend anything if you don't hit. So, kind of like a quicker way to level your skill up. Ooh. Are those better than what I'm wearing? Minus the crit strike, but kind of maybe. Kind of maybe. Sure, a little bit. Every little bit helps.
Believe your pathetic sorcery can hold me.
I think that's your boss down there. What? Not engaging anybody yet. Looks like I'm starting to connect at least with this humongous pole arm. Kind of nice. So that's good. Oh boy. Yoink that guy. Wow, his friends just said, F you, buddy. They didn't care. It's like, where'd Bob go? Just kind of flew out of the window. Somebody's killing his face. But try not to pull this whole room. I am definitely not skilled enough for it yet. That guy to get over there. Coolness. Starting to get up to the point where it's pulling useful. Working out like I knew what I was doing. Oh, I forgot about the hidden dude there. Oh boy. And these can get a little tricky when they summon those seductresses that kind of make it difficult. So I'm going to try to pull back here and not pull more of the room if I can help it. Alright, and I'm glad their pets are just standing over there pretty dumb. Like, oh good, and the seductress is gone. I gotta remember there's a little hidden dude right there. So I can either skip him. I don't think I want to. I think I want to get my skill level up to go with the pole arm as much as I possibly can. boss is in the next room. These guys throw burritos. So might as well just run up and charge them in the face. They're going to go, I don't know, them to drop the mines. Oh. There's going to be other guys that throw dynamite, drop mines. Kind of annoying. Yeah, let's try to do this. There's one of the dynamites, I think. Oh, go Napoleon. Our pole arms are almost leveled up. Look at that there. Try not to engage before I clear that last pack over there. How close am I up to the skill level? Ooh, not even. I got like 80 points more to go. Jesus. Mid, I think, would be good. Tackle the boss. These off my bar. I don't think I have a clicky effect, right? No, that's just equip. Oh, that's a heal. It's not nothing. It's not great. But just in case I can't quite do it. Let me rephrase that. Just in case I can't quite manage this one. Not really challenging me at all. I don't know if that's any good. Oh, yeah, it's good. Thank you. Probably one of the best things I could have gotten from him. I did get a ding. Sorry, real life sometimes calls. Nope. We're good. Whoa. That might have been pretty close to about as much as I can handle. So we'll just do these one pack at a time. I do not want to have a run back here. I'll go kill this guy over here. Why not? We're going to go over here. Got to clear the room anyways because just gonna open up 4 pens here with these guys in them. That's a ding. So maybe. Oh no, we might even be able to skip. Is that the calls? Kind of don't want to. But I think we're going to be just a little bit short on XP. Maybe 68 would be a better level to head up there. I don't think it'll take that long to get to 68. I think there are more quests to open up to 68. I don't think this guy can drop a damn thing I need. Ooh, shit. That was dumb. I just said it opens the 4 pen. Oh, I didn't call the guy. No, that's exercise. Some Pilates. I don't think this boss can do anything I care about. I don't have any idea what that trinket does, but it looks like probably about the only thing. And I don't care about that. So yeah, definitely garbage for me. I don't know if there's much in this whole dungeon really. Maybe some plate stuff. Really? Oh, those guys died rather rapidly. Another hidden dude back this way. Think so. Got him. I don't think that's... Oh, is it better? Don't think so. So 26 strength. Let's see. 45, 21. not even close. I am not going to get cute with this. I'm going to try to yoink that dude. Yoink. No, nope. Hold a whole lot of them in. Got him. Let's see if I am good enough to clear these before he explodes. Completed that quest. I don't remember what I needed to do to... get the level 10 blood. No. Kill this guy? Don't explode on him?
Come closer.
And of course, not a damn thing I would want. But I did complete the old quest.
Need help?
I think the only thing that might be an upgrade might
What
be
do you
that.
want?
Oh, look at that. 67. Bros. Broskies. Anything good there? Nope. Man, look at that. Levels. They're both level 60 gear. Wow. Oh, that's garbage. That's kind of hot garbage. I don't think I'm even going to bother checking all this shit. I'm just going to sell it. What does he want me to do? Turning the tide. No.
Be careful.
That is, what is it?
What can I do for you?
Oh, that was the thing. That was the thing. Not sure they're any better. 4 more strength. With some spell power. But it is some good old XP. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to run into this. Not there. We don't even care. We want to do specific. We'll do the blood furnace because that'll get them 10 blood real quick. Not even going to bother selling before I do this. I really should have gone up and done my rune forging. But I didn't. I don't even think I've put my point in, even after I dinged. What do I have, 2 points? 3 points. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. That's maxed out. 12 seconds. I mean, it's probably good if you're a better Death Knight than me. But I'm not a good Death Knight. I am hopefully doing good at showing you guys what the server has to offer, how fast it can progress. We are over 2 hours into this now. I don't know exactly how far. But I have gotten a number of levels today. I'm at 67, started at 55, so 12 levels. Looks like we're on pace for about 5 levels per hour. Oh. And there we are. We have the 10 vials. I am not going through the rest of this dungeon.
What's on your mind?
I'm just going to do this, do that. I don't think it's any better. I think it's going to decrease my overall DPS. Does this help? A little bit. Does this help? Actually, it did a little bit. Look at that. All right, cool. Now we need to go sell some shit. And then we're going to fly over to Sethic Halls. Because there are a couple of quests there that will certainly level us up by doing that dungeon. We'll be 68. And then on our way, we'll have to fly up to Shatrath at that point. I'm just going to sell at the Griffin dude down here. Because I think I can sell there.
What can I do for you?
All right, yeah, I'm not even going to bother looking or checking anything. Just go, go, go. Kind of don't really care. We're going to be exchanging gear fast enough once we get to Northrend. So that was a pretty quick, just a couple of hours here in the Outlands. Kind of nice that it went pretty fast. Actually, it went faster than I thought it would be. So maybe we'll be up into Nax by, not tomorrow, but maybe Sunday?
Safe travels.
Got like 400-ish gold. And so we're just going to fly down that way to get to Sethic Halls. It's going to be a minute, so if you want to go get a drink or take a quick breather, this would be a good time. It's going to be a little boring of a flight all the way over there. It's not a very long dungeon. It can be a little tricky at this gear level and my experience level and my skill level. Let's see, how long have we... Ooh, probably about 2.5 hours. So 2.5 hours for 12 levels. Yeah, on pace for about roughly 4 to 5 levels per hour. I am not going to bother with getting the flight paths. This way I'm just going to try to get down to the Sethic Halls, grab the 2 quests outside, run in, do the dungeon, run out, do the 2 quests, fly over to Shatrath, yeah, I am going to get on the boat in Stormwind, go up to the Borean Tundra, go get my skills. I will go ahead and, rune forge my weapon. I'm trying to get down here. And then we'll call it a stream. So we're probably looking at about 30 to 45 minutes-ish. So kind of a longer bonus stream today. Would appreciate any likes and subscribes that you guys are willing to toss our way. We will have... Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's dead. Whoops. Totally forgot about that. Shit, where am I? Ooh. Did I run on water? I think I did. Well, that was kind of unexpected and noobish. Wasn't paying any attention to where I was. Now it might be a little challenging to actually get the hell out of there. This might be a couple of death runs, folks. Because they're going to be all kinds of dudes all about me. Yeah, guards. Ay, ay, ay. Can I sneak up that way, maybe? Shazbut. All right. Try at least if I'm going to die again. Don't know if I can outrun them. I don't have any health potions. Gonna try to outrun them? Oh, looks like I did. Right on. Okay. Let's not make that same mistake. That was dumb. So at least we're almost at Sethic Halls. It's in this set of ruins here, whatever this used to be. And in here, so on the east side, is Sethic Halls, and this is the dude with the 2 quests that I am referring to. And I'm not real worried about my health because as soon as I start hitting mobs, I will heal up in here. Up in here. There's 2 right here at the entrance. Boom. And almost at full health already. Good XP. Shoot, I'd be close to 69 probably. Giggity. Do I have any skill points? Nope. Love being slowed. And try not to go too fast, where I might have to run back in the damn thing. Because this can get a bit dicey with dudes running all over, grabbing more dudes. Uh-oh. Excuse me. All right, so there's going to be a pack over on the right I'm going to want to pull first. Face pull. Face. We're going to run in here and drop AoE. These guys. We're going to have to pull the whole room anyways. You don't have to, but it's definitely far more effective to just clear the room. And we'll fight these 2 guys on the way back, which will probably end up pulling those guys. try to keep 2 or 3 at a time to keep it manageable, keep me above 75% health, which will increase my total overall damage output. Keep me rolling at a good, consistent pace. Just yoinked him while he was between the packs so he doesn't add. Just a singleton. We'll probably get some ads here. Just face pull these guys. There's going to be a book at Legacy of Tarok or whatever it's called. We have to get. I'll show you where that is. Easy to miss if you're not familiar with it. We're coming up on the first boss of this dungeon. And this is the first quest. We have to kill him and then free the bird dude that's in the cage over there. All right, so we're going to run in here. As soon as he summons those other elementals. Oh boy, of course. For some reason. We're just going to throw Death and Decay down now. Get ready to drop another Death and Decay here. Yeah. Thrown weapons. Okay, have you out of here. Freed him, so that quest is now done. Pretty straightforward and easy. You have to do the boss anyways. The only other thing extra you have to do there is to free that guy, which, yeah, why would you not? Now, there's only 2 bosses in this. There is one tricky room. Right before the last boss, there's a tricky room that sometimes gets me. Come on. Really? You're going to be like that. I just didn't want to pull the whole room. Thought I could get out of line of sight there, but clearly I couldn't. Oh. Stupid bird. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and charge into this path over here. Wait for our Death and Decay to cool down. Probably end up getting that pat that's on the stairs at the moment. I don't know if I can kill this fast enough. Look at that. What do you know? real close to level 68. So no matter what, after this dungeon, I am definitely heading out to Northrend. But I got a couple of quick stops to get there. Annoying. He throws me back again. Sure did. I don't remember those stupid birds being that bad, but that kind of sucks. There's going to be a couple of rooms that are going to be a little tricky here. We're not maybe quite halfway done with Sethek Halls here. I have died in the next two rooms before, so I'm going to try to manage the pulls. They can tend to get lots and lots of aggro from lots and lots of ads. Let's see if we cannot just take out this first pack rapidly. That's one step. Now there's some birds up here. I don't think I want to get them. But these stupid prophets here, man, those guys just cause all kinds of havoc. I don't want that Talon Lord to add. So what we're going to do is we're going to silence you, bro. Because this guy fears. So annoying. The Talon Lord's stunned. Oh, there must be another priest in this pack. Prophet. Sure enough. Oh, stop it. Alright, so that was one kind of rude pack down. Let me see if I cannot pull these guys without pulling the whole rest of the room. Oh wow, we left the dude over there on the left. Not for long. What? Okay. So there's, oh man, this is going to pull the whole, like a whole crap ton of things. See if we cannot get, out of the line of sight there. So that even if the dude fears me, I'm stunned. And I'm feared. Now I'm poking you in the eyeball. Alright. So I think I have successfully broken up that room. I'm going to go ahead and drop an AoE on this pack as soon as that other windbird annoying guy comes and pats and goes back. I don't want to try to pull them all at once. Don't mind that. That's okay. But as you see, this room gets kind of crowded kind of quick, and you could end up pulling like the whole damn room. End up being stunned multiple times, feared multiple times. Knocked back, kicked around. That happens in the next room too. So these two rooms are kind of, you want to pick them apart a bit. You want to take your time unless you want to run back. All right. I want to pick out the prophets first. That's who I care to nuke as fast as I possibly can. There are two of them. Unfortunate. There it is. I probably should have interrupted it, but not going to matter now. He's going to die. Kill that guy. Hawk down. Wasn't the cleanest kills, but oh, look at that. 68. Let's go. I really want the dancing rune weapon. Or do I go more up the holy path, unholy path? I mean, I think that's kind of minimal damage, to be honest. Because we're going to be doing two-handed weapons. You know what? We'll just get it. We can always respec. Let's go ahead and grab that. The biggest thing is to have to remember to use it. Right? So put it someplace in my face. All right, here comes like the hardest pull, really. And so I want to give plenty of room in case I get feared. Oh, I think I interrupted. Ha 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 ha. Sucker. All right. So that's bueno. We're probably close to 10 minutes out from being done. It's on like a 2-minute cooldown. Run away, little girl. Right on. Picking the room apart. And these guys just follow, even if they're aggro. Yeah, you can play that game, bro. Got him. All right, so the book that I was talking about is right there, but we're going to pull this pack over here first. Of course, 2 prophets again. Just reasons. I don't want to run and pull that other whole pack. I don't think I'm quite good enough just yet. No, you don't. Ready to interrupt this guy, hopefully. Oh, sure did. The fear is so annoying. All right, 2 more packs. So we're going to go this way. Shaman. I think that's the prophet there. Definitely hate those prophets. The fear is like the absolute worst. And we silenced that guy. We're going to try to run back just a little bit. Sure, we'll dance. That's a cooldown. 2 minutes? Eh. Well, that seemed to be pretty good. All right, so we'll go ahead and pick up this book now. I think I can pull this guy without pulling that other pack. That's weird. It took a minute for it to register. All right, so I think we can just run up and... Yeah. Oh, stunned. And feared. Nope. So I didn't do that very clean, but it worked. Jaunt around the corner here. I don't know if I pulled anything else. Oh, looks like I did. Pulled a couple of them. Oh. That's weird. Should have feared me. All right, and we're on the boss. This will be probably the last kill that we do today. So not bad. What's that? 13 levels today at least. There's no way to interrupt that, so don't even bother trying. Hopefully we can avoid his arcane explosion thingy. Going kind of slow. Oh, I got him. Might as well, by the way, open this chest. It gives you the key to Shadow Labs, I think. Is this any good? Not at all. So not much loots for us in this dungeon today. But there's another polearm I think that's pretty damn good. It's got a lot of agility on it, whereas this one has 30 strength. I don't know if it's going to be any better. I don't know if there's going to be anything in that, but the 2 quests will give me a buttload of XP, which would be nice. Try to avoid that pack. Hey. I did. So I lied about the last kills. It was those 2 dudes. Because I'm a liar. And I want to thank everybody for being here with me today. And if you've been following my journey all week, very much appreciated. Any kind of likes and subscribes are very much appreciated. Your time is absolutely valuable. I understand that. Everybody's time is the most precious resource that they have to manage. And giving some of yours to me here, whether it's in the background or actively watching, it actually means something to me. Spell powers, but hit rating and attack power. Ooh. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, look at that. We might even ding again. Terox Legacy. I don't think there's anything here for us. That's a no. That's a no. I'm not sure. That's a lot of extra. Oh, look how close we are. Son of a monkey. Oh, let's see. What does that do for our DPS? It actually decreases our DPS. Why? Hit rating, though. Hit rating is good. We're kind of low hit rating. What about Yale Polearm? Let's check and see. Yep, definite yes. All right. So we are going to fly on over to Shatrath because I don't want to take this back to Honor Hold. It was probably dumb to bind it at Honor Hold. I could have just hearthed right back to Stormwind. Note to self, note to you guys, don't do that. Just keep it bound at Stormwind so that when you're done with the Outlands, which as you see was like, I don't even know. I'd have to go back and check. Probably just like less than 2 hours. Probably more like an hour and a half in Outlands altogether. Got what, 10 levels here in Outlands? Pretty quick, relatively speaking. Only 12 more levels to go until we're in Nax. Not sure we're going to be able to do Nax right away. We'll probably have to do a few dungeons to get a little bit of gear. To get started, there's going to be one item we buy. I can't remember what it's called. I have to look. Roy, we'll check. No, we won't. We're not going to check Roy for a while. Man, I was really hoping that flying over those spots would let me ding, but it did not. Would have been some nice, easy XP. I am going to grab the flight path just because. I am not going to do that travel quest because that is annoying as balls. Don't need it. Flight path discovered. You do have to discover the flight paths in Outlands and Northrend. They do not give them to you for free. It's only in the vanilla lands that you get them for free. We are going to go back to Stormwind. We are going to we're just going to rebind and buy and sell and do all that right here. Then we will get on the boat and head on over to Northrend. Look how close we are. Roy is in the back of the entrance to where the stockades are. All right, just because we'll rebind this as soon as we get to Northrend, but let's sell stuff. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that ever. No. Get out of here. Don't care. Do I have any crap rings? I think I do. I think this might increase my damage when I reach level 69.
Farewell.
All right, now let's go train up in the Necropolis. Put some old runes on our weapon here. I think it's going to get replaced really quick. Oh, can we ride around in here? Nope. Sure can't. And we haven't trained skills in a long time, so this should really help out with our DPS. Let's not look at things that are unavailable, but yep, train. I don't think there's anything new that we really care about. No. Don't care about taunting. Nothing here I care about. The anti-magic shell, if I ever remember to use it. And I don't ever use pestilence, even though I probably should. I don't remember where to get freaking... Does he have it? We'll dual spec just because. I don't know where to get that stupid corpse dust. Maybe some fatty running around down below. No, he's just got food and drink. Where the hell to get the fucking corpse dust? I don't think there's anybody here that can sell it. Alright, doesn't matter. Let's go. I still like Razor Ice. Extra as frost damage increases enemies' vulnerability to frost attacks. Do I though? 2% extra weapon damage as fire damage, 4 versus undead. Modifying rune weapon does that. I don't know about that. Deflecting I don't care about. I want to do more damage. I think we're going to go with the Rune of Lichbane. Sure. Man, I'm going to do it. I just can't leave it like that. 68? Yeah. Sorry, I just can't leave it at like a third of a bubble. And so we're going to go out to the harbor, and I will jump on the boat out to Northrend. I'll show you where Roy is in here, just so you know. You can reference it in here, in the back. So this is unique to him. You can also hire bots if you want to. I don't want to. Not really worth it. He can sell you a bunch of stuff, but you can't really use it. I wish I had emblems of heroism, but it requires level 80 to get those, I think. But you can get them for your alts and give them this, and this does wonderful things for you. Okay, at 75, I can get the Endless Rage. That's not bad. That's hour long. It's not bad, but one of the more important things that he does, so there's the legendary bag. If I had the unidentified objects, I could boost to level 70. The bags cost 12 unidentified objects. And then he would, he can teach me professions, which I don't want to learn just yet. But you can see it costs a significant amount of gold. There's your price. You want to do tailoring, $17.50 is what it costs. But he'll have an option to port you around places, like to all the raids, to Dollar N at some point. But I think that opens up at level 80. So that is definitely unique to this server. That was a lot of stuff there. That's going to be a large portion of what you're doing in endgame. I don't know why I said that like a question. But you're going to spend a lot of time, trying to get those unidentified objects to get stuff. And you're going to try to, rack up the gold to get trade skills. I'm definitely going to do the tailoring first, even though it doesn't do anything functional other than fight the bag monster. Because it's not easy to get the big bags. You can get one from Oni that's a 22 slot, and one from whatever that the dragon thing under that spire in shit, I can't remember the name of it. But the Chamber of Secrets or the Chamber of Aspects or whatever the hell it is. So the boat to Outlands is not here yet, so that's kind of good that we're in the timing that we're waiting for the boat, meaning it didn't just leave, which is so annoying. Oh, it looks like it's coming in right now. Just like the game is listening. Streamer luck. So it's this northern long-ass dock to get onto the boat to the Borean Tundra. So it's going to be a few minutes yet before we get out there, folks. So Now is a good time to take a quick break, but we'll be ending the stream fairly soon here, probably within the next 10 minutes. Just getting to Northrend finally on day 5. So we did about, 2 hours a day. So about 11 hours total to get to Northrend, and right at level 69, 70, depending on how quick you are at fighting and killing. What is this server that do you fight with NPCs? I mean, yes, there's mobs if you're considering that NPCs. This server is called Everfresh. It is a private, soloable server. It is PvP, but I've never been PvP. As a matter of fact, you can't. I've tried to do some of the battlegrounds, and it just never queues up. You could probably. Somebody told me you can solo Winter Grasp, so that you can switch the buff. It gives the faction buff. I think it gives you like 5% bonus XP when you're killing and questing in Northrend. I don't know what you mean by fighting NPCs. You could fight the guards in like the opposite faction cities if you want, but certainly you do fight NPCs unless you're not talking about mobs. And here we are, the Borean Tundra. So it didn't take too terribly long today to get all the way through Outland. Gonna run up in here, do a couple of quick quests. Hopefully that will ding to 69. Giggity giggity. That's where we'll start tomorrow. Oh, so close. No cigar. None for you. No soup for you. Oh man, I said soup and now I'm hungry as shit. Alright, so I think this, just like the measly amount from this of grabbing.
Need help
Hello.
or the Alliance?
Oh, let us remember. I don't give a shit about going back to the auction hall.
I supply
We're
only
just gonna
the finest goods.
bind here just to make it quick to come back here if we need to. Right on. Let's go. Hot dog diggity. Damn, hot dogs. Now I'm hungry again. Man, I really need to end the stream. Got food on the brain. Hopefully this will let us ding, and that is where we will. Well, we'll go back to the inn at least. I think you need to be in an inn to get the rested XP or more bonus rested XP. I'm Ron Burgundy.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you.
There it is, folks. For those that are here, you got to watch me hit 69. All right, so we got that. Unholy. Not going to think too horribly hard about it. Total strength. That's not bad. No. Yep, we're going to go with more DPs. Shit. I need to grab a quest. Yeah. Oh, because I just dinged. Duh.
Greetings.
Well, maybe that was available at 68 and I just didn't see it. But we 69 anyways. I am not going to go complete that quest. I'm just going to run to the inn and log out for the day. Thank you so much, everybody watching this. Thank you for your time, any of the likes, subscribes. Really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. I will be here again tomorrow morning at roughly 9 a.m. Yeah, I am on vacation. I think tomorrow's Saturday, too, isn't it? Oh, shit, I got company coming tonight. All right. So thanks again, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully you got most of your Christmas shopping already done. Get on it. Later.